YouTube, and welcome. Phriq here, and
Landon.
That's right, we are back for part 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, let's, enough with that nonsense. We're just gonna go right into it. We're gonna try to speed up the pace a little this time, so we're gonna enter that. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Alright. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? ...
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah ha 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 ha.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now.
I close the book and I hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Ah, yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Yeah? Is that really alright?
I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? Otherwise I'm gonna get killed?
Yeah. I only
Here's
got
where the disturbing stuff comes in the game.
I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Like what? But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face.
And not getting killed.
Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
There you go. Alright then.
I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really did anything like this before. Have you ever wrote a poem?
Yes. I have.
Was it good?
Yes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What was it?
I already told you one.
No, say this like a school poem.
I don't have them memorized. I've been graduated since 03.
Well, it's your fault. Okay. Say a poem that you've made. It better not be roses. It better not start with roses are red.
Corvettes are red. Pickups are blue. If we don't continue this, I'll kill you. Well, now that everybody is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her on a composition notebook. Oh, fancy. I already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
Well, that's gonna get it blocked out. Sorry, guys.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Let's show it to Natsuki.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with hers first.
Lots of question marks.
Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this poem when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Is that or is that you? Because has an H at the end.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ...
Smiley face. It's kinda like... So in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Irk! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out what it is, if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem.
In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Okay. Grrr! Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly.
Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
That sucked.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. Can't you see by the ecstatic facial expressions how much I like it?
What? Just be honest.
Yeah, it sucked. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of a poem, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line.
So you did! I guess more went into than I realized, I guess, yeah.
That's what it meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm a pro, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
That's why you like her.
Why?
Because she's your age then. The youngest one.
She's 18.
In high school?
Yeah.
How do you know? It never said their age.
I know. Well, she's a first-year student.
Yeah, I guess not.
I decided to humor her with the last comment. Well, it says at the beginning of the game that all these characters are at least 18 years of age. I don't really care how old everyone is, or how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her.
Alright, who should we show the poem to next? How about Yuri? She's gonna hate it. It wasn't all deep and brooding and depressing.
Yuri stares at my poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself. I know it's hard.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words, because that's extremely hard to do.
It's better than putting your words into thought.
Wait. No, it's way worse if you put your thoughts into words.
Probably. Hold on.
Imagine if everything you thought was said out loud.
Okay.
This is the first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Your face palming right now. I couldn't help but notice
I'm burying my face in my hands.
Hands, not hand. I can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. There you go.
With this game?
It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in a new writer, or new writers, is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, stop skipping it. Stop!
Something like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing every
simple poem.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. It's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Picking on Natsuki.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that.
Gossip is wrong.
Sorry.
It's fine!
Okay, you apparently like gossip. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Am I reading this? Okay.
Well, technically I'm reading it.
Why?
Because you handed it to me, so I'm reading it in my mind. You can read it.
Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, something. I can't read cursive real. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood
the test of time.
The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, right?
Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers.
I flicker back.
See, that's not too bad. That poem actually had some meaning. Depth to it, if you will.
I can read it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
There you go. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. We never thought that at all, did we?
No, never. Well, it's not really bad handwriting. It's just hard to read. But it took you so long time to read it.
That's because he's a 14-year-old kid trying to read cursive. They don't teach that anymore in school because, well...
They did, but I just never really cared to even give it a crap.
Well, I just didn't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, just like your purple hair.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive.
Really? It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Thinking about you bathing?
What?
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Phriq-O-Pher.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Dumb. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a past remaining place of comfort, last, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
What are you doing? Click, click, click. Do you see all that clicking up there?
Whatever, it doesn't
Oh
matter.
my goodness. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Good. Now who do we get to read?
Are you ready to do Sayori or Monica? Well, you have to do either one of them.
I want to do Monica.
Why? Because you like her more?
I can't look at her. She's cute. Beautiful green eyes, long hair. Hi, Phriq-O-Pher. Oh, wait. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring anything up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah! Don't worry, Phriq-O-Pher. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Butchering her voice.
But it's that sort of behavior that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Phriq-O-Pher. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah! Oh, jeez. No! It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer, too. No, she was the crappiest writer that we saw. And to take it as a compliment. How does she even do that?
Well, wait. Get up and do it.
All right. We're gonna pause, and this is an impression of Monica. All right, enough of that nonsense.
All right, well, that was great. You did amazing.
Thanks. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Yes, I actually have.
Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
I should do one for a talent
famous
show.
for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long.
Are we just doing the actions now whenever we talk? Like, we just have to go like, wait, how does she do that?
They might even feel like they're writing for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
You have to do it like this.
I see. So you're saying that Itsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. No, because it was crap. birds can fly, cats can meow, dogs can die, and have a cow. But you probably wouldn't find much filler in our poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. What a jerk. Is she like calling us dumb that we can't understand poems?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll end up trying the different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Well, good. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else may be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always, sorry, not talking to you, help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write.
Else.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then.
Okay.
Hole in the wall.
Hole in wall.
Hole in wall.
She does not know how to write the word the. Hole in wall.
It couldn't have been me.
Hole in
See
one.
the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. I wasn't too bright.
It
wasn't too bright. It was too deep.
It was?
Stretching. That's what I said. It was too deep.
Okay, good. Okay.
Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Or what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that it has some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Why do you keep moving that?
Because.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, man.
Okay, who should we do now? Should we do... Okay.
Time for Sayori.
Let's not be dumb here. Alright, let's just go.
This is a good poem, Phriq-O-Pher. Are you sure it's your first poem? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it so seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Touché. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Phriq-O-Pher. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori.
Or people who want other people to do flavors.
I'm not sure if Sayori
I'm not sure if Sayori needs the full picture of my motive here, or sees. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm going to hold you on to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you've missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish any rainy day away a raining day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wow.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
That is any American.
Oh man, that's some great literature right there. Sayori! ... This is just a guess, but ... Did you wait until morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or a no question? I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be... don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. Speaking of phew, that was a lot of freaking poems to read. Took us like 30 minutes to do that crap.
This is day one. These are all the short poems.
Serious?
Yeah.
Is there more of this?
Wow. You're gonna have so much fun. He loves this, guys. He loves it.
Oh, man.
I'm having the time of my life here. I could do this forever. This is hilarious.
Oh, man. Phew!
I could do, like, Monica and... Like, you could do the narrator and I could do all the girls. That way it's more like...
So I'll do myself and the... No. Are you getting bored?
No. Why?
We'll just stick to the true format. You can be narrator. It's like How I Met Your Mother, or The Wonder Years, where the narrator is a completely different voice from the main character, who is the narrator. By the way, if you're wondering what I am eating is this thing right here.
Pickles wrapped in bacon. It's disgusting.
Pickles wrapped in bacon. Oh yeah.
This is why I don't come out to North Dakota very often. He swings by. Although he does make a pretty good rack of ribs, I will be honest.
Ka-ching. Alright, intermission's over. Phew! I guess that's everyone.
No, yeah.
Oh.
I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all.
Doki Doki Literature Club! After all.
Yeah. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Which you should have done.
How can that... How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. You just jammed into this music.
This music is gonna, like, haunt me in my sleep all night, because it's just been on loop.
Well, we're about to get a change of pace, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Phriq-O-Pher did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you a few suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something truly or particularly inspiring, which I haven't.
I think that's just.
And Phriq-O-Pher liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Here we go. Ready? Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Phriq-O-Pher appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
You know what I just realized?
What?
The text box is polka dotted, which is the same kind of wrapping paper that Mama's in. We might die in this game.
Are you saying that Mama came from this game, or that this game came from Tattletale?
Possibly.
Maybe Monica's Tattletale.
Or maybe we're just dying by reading this. Part of our soul is dying. Anyway.
Yes, that's it. Didn't know that he didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Okay, Skip. Alright, we're just gonna move
Let's get into the good part. I
I
wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Phriq-O-Pher started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't
No.
Oh.
Hold on, how do I make this okay. This doesn't involve you! I don't know. Just try.
Wow, if this was a train, we have derailed.
Multiple times.
I don't like fighting, you guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Phriq-O-Pher. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at you, the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Phriq-O-Pher.
What? Just hand down. Wait.
There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Phriq-O-Pher? Well? I just sounded like SpongeBob. Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Is it whomever? Is it whoever? No, but like properly. I don't know. So of course that's going to be Yuri. I like Yuri.
Well, no, we're already.
No, Yuri.
Sorry, nope.
No, it's my game and my YouTube channel. What? Let go.
No, wait, no. Dang it.
Round 1. Fight!
Did you click Natsuki?
I don't know.
Why are you touching that?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. The thing is, though, we have to stick with one person.
What do you mean one person? Why?
Because.
Because why?
Okay, well, I guess you can go off the...
You already know what happens. I don't know what happens. You want to see my reaction.
Mhm.
And you're trying to dictate it all.
Yep.
No! See? Wait. That's not the excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all.
Okay.
Read it.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri? Whoa! Wait.
I was just like, it's all the dialogue that's taking place.
How did I do that?
I don't.
History.
Yeah, history. You're seriously... No.
You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that yes, you did. I'm sorry. Ooh.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fist. I think she's gonna punch us. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point because being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, It helps to talk, walk, and clear my head.
Take to talk a walk.
Sayori, she doesn't need to. Are you the grammar police? You've messed up so many times.
I know, but
Hi!
they at least need to get talk a walk.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Not have gotten. Basically, I'm justifying her actions right now. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Phriq-O-Pher. You're too kind. I'm thankful that I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
Oh, it's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said.
About the, enlargement?
About, you know.
The enlargement.
I would never do anything so shameful. So. What the?
Ah! Digging the hole!
Huh? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea, tea! Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. That was a very fun. That whole segment was just hilarious.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Wait, when did Natsuki get back in the room?
Phriq-O-Pher, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, son of a gun. Is this like 5 days before Christmas again? We have to do this like 6 times?
You'll see.
Oh. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friend, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
So wait, are we changing to Yuri now? Or are we gonna try and get her instead? Or are we sticking with Natsuki? You like her more?
I like Yuri better.
Okay.
She's hot.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Phriq-O-Pher! Ready to walk home? Sure. Let's go.
Sayori beams at me.
Hopefully not laser beams, then we're dead.
I know, that's what I was just thinking. It truly has been a while since her and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori,
About what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see that they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Phriq-O-Pher, it's nice to get that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Oh, there's no literature, so we don't get to do it.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Oh, I think they all like me too. That's... Yeah! Every day is gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Which is a very good one. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Ooh! Are you gonna date them?
All of them. All three. I call Natsuki Monday, I call Yuri Tuesday, I call Sayori Wednesday, and then we just start all over again. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Well, just have to see what happens, or what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Hey, you're Sayori.
Well,
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this! Let's write some poems! Okay. So, we're writing about...
Oh, so we're gonna do it for Yuri. So we're gonna do empty.
Yeah, she likes all the dark stuff. So.
Yep.
Dang it!
Climax. Inferno. Misery.
Misery.
Marriage. Ah,
Yeah,
crap!
I don't think... Excitement, shame.
Shame.
Dang it!
What the heck?
Massacre! Wait, what the heck?
Okay. No.
No, I got it.
Pain.
No, wait.
Pain.
Wait.
Pain.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Watch this.
What the heck?
Hold on.
Imagination.
Oh, no, that's gonna be Sayori!
How do you know?
Oh, wait, maybe it's not. Okay.
So she's more like ambient.
I know.
Him too.
Yeah. Disarray.
After
image?
image?
Yeah. Philosophy? I think.
Okay,
philosophy.
sure.
Crap, we're running out of battery.
Yep, that's fine. We're good.
Covet?
No, I think she'd be more, what's a kawaii?
Wait, no, do covet. Or tenacious. I'm pretty sure tenacious is definitely.
Tenacious?
Same thing. Tenacious.
Covet.
Vibrant?
I think secretive.
No, vibrant. There.
Nice.
Agonize. No, wait.
That would be her.
Yeah.
Doki Doki Literature Club!
Dang it! What does vertigo mean?
Vertigo is like you're high and you look down and it's like, whoa! And you know how you get kind of like that feeling like your butt tingles a little and your stomach feels like it's in knots? That's kind of vertigo. Melancholy?
No, alright. What does melancholy mean?
Just kind of like being melancholy.
What does that mean?
It means that she's gonna jump up and down. Watch.
Oh, okay. Maybe contamination.
Nice! Infallible.
Infallible, yeah. That sounds like too big of a word for the other girls.
Horror.
Yeah, duh. Horror, yeah. She likes horror.
Entropy.
Let's do horror just to be safe.
Alright.
I know she's into horror. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already.
Sure is time for the club meeting already. I'm so excited, can't you tell?
Yeah, he's just so excited. Like, he can barely contain his excitement.
Hardly.
I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Phriq-O-Pher! Yo, Sonora? Sayori? Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah! I'm just not used to being here in the club, that's all! I see. Bacon's going down my throat. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess I always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Have some pickles and bacon.
No, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating. Get that crap on your side. This is my side of the room. There's a wall right here. You are not allowed to pass it. Even though I'm passing it right now.
Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I just ate pickles and bacon. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Oh, the game knows we like Yuri.
No. Why don't you take a look at your... that's you.
Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? What's that? All of a sudden? No reason. Really? I just wanted you to look at it. Oh.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the ground. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I don't even know how to say that. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty,
Guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty, ...
Yuri suddenly giggles.
Home improvement.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening in or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Phriq-O-Pher to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford.
Responsibly.
Same thing, I have my eyes closed, I can't see very well. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that,
your suffering is fair enough retribution.
I'm trying to close my eyes and get in the personality, okay?
Oh, okay.
It's hard to read with my eyes closed.
Got it. Getting better at this.
Did I just... hold on. I don't... okay. Like this?
I didn't mean to do that.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
I got too absorbed in my book.
What?
I said ooh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Hold on. What's my Yuri voice?
Retribution.
Retribution. No, it's like more, something.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But
chicken.
You wouldn't have come if you were for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Did she just slap me?
No, wait, no.
Punch me?
No, she got slapped. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Was it a trout?
Why?
Ow! What was it? Cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution!
Actually, that one almost worked.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you're way better at Vanusuki than I am.
What is that, Vanusuki?
Just go.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
She hugs the cookie?
That's when Sayori hugs the cookie.
Jeez, just eat it, no doubt. Seriously.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Don't you hug your food before you eat it?
No! I'd get pickle juice all over me and bacon grease.
She has her mouth full, so it's like...
So good.
That's hot.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I can do it.
I bit my tongue.
Wait, you have to look like Sayori is right now.
I can't do that with my eyes.
All you have to do is, like, you just cut, like, your eyes like a triangle.
Alright, enough of that nonsense.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Yeah, no doubt. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, this looks really good too, Natsuki! That was a yawn, because this game is so exciting.
Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
Because it's chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. No, Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the clubroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. But I don't really pay attention because I don't care about this club.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she died? She has a aneurysm.
I wouldn't be surprised if she had an aneurysm.
I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. Maybe her medical health is very bad.
That's true. Yeah, but she's not the one that has mono and stuff.
Excuse me? Suddenly the doors swing open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys were worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. I think I said that right the first time.
Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. Oh, that's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica! That's... Monica
looks at me!
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool! I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Phriq-O-Pher.
Monica
dear Lord,
smiles
she's back to
sweetly.
that.
Do it again for the audience!
No, we're almost done with the video. We can't keep going on.
Monica smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean to put pressure on you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything, did I?
I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. And that looks like a good time to wrap up the video.
Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is a good time.
Oh, we gotta, until we start reading the poems.
Why?
I don't know.
No, but we have something before we read the poems. Because remember last time how Natsuki was with the little thing with Natsuki?
But I'm so excited about this game. Can't you tell, like, my enthusiasm for it?
Okay, anyway, he's getting a little bit too excited here, so we're gonna have to get off early. If he gets too excited, he might have a heart attack.
A little too excited.
Yeah, he's getting way too excited. We can't have that here. Okay.
Alright, well, anybody, thank you very much for watching Doki Doki Literature Club! But this will be coming back with the trifecta episode in a little while. So thank you again very much for watching. Send us your likes, send us your comments, send us your dislikes if you don't like the video. You know, whatever. We just like that interactivity and whatever. So
Yeah. Sounds about good.
Well, thanks again, Landon, for joining me for another episode. We look forward to part Trace with you.
I enjoy your misery. It's pretty fun.
It is pretty miserablious. So anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys, and we will all catch you later. You ready?
Yeah. Ready as I'll ever be to talk. I'm here for the long haul. Oh no, hold on. Let me get this cat off of me.